try that for the first period.
I'm just noticing now.
Coming up to Whitby. Number 64. 2 minutes for hooking. Nepean on the power play. Hit Jamie backdoor. Trying to zoom a little bit more on these home games because it's tough to figure out what number everyone is. Jones has it behind the net, skates out with it. Over to Mulvihill. Mulvihill up to Longo. Whitby clears it down. Maggie Houston with the puck. The zone. Back to Jones. Even strength now. Sid on the breakaway. Samiga. Oh, good save by Whitby goalie. Houston keeps it in. Back to Sid again.
Oh, yeah!
Oh.
Woo!
Made sure it on the second one. Nepean Goal scored by number 18, Sid Samiga. Assisted by number 24, Maggie Houston. 1-0 Nepean. Definitely more to work with too. Okay, we have a puck to Longo. Whitby dumps it in. Gibbs has it. McKinnon with it now. Back to Mullen. One-on-one going the other way. Bray with the puck. Rio Francis has it now. Oh, another shot by Sid Samiga. Nice save by the Whitby goalie. Back in the corner. Puck's out of play. Face off in Whitby zone. Do you have anyone watching at home? If we can get any feedback for 2 times. See if this is any better. It is harder to follow the play with. A trip off the face-off, no call. Samiga behind the nets, clearing, didn't quite make it out. Avery Jones trying to kick it out. Jordan Mulville with the puck. Up to Maggie Houston. Dumps it into the Whitby zone. Jordan Mulvihill picks it up. Just gets out of her end. Jones dumps it back in. Leslie Alongo with it. Yingling Gardner in the corner. Back the other way. Leslie Alongo hits it deep. Whitby breaks out with it. 2-on-2. Jaylee McKinnon with the puck, racing down the end. Whitby dumps it in. Malloy McMullen with it. Jaylee McKinnon fires it in. Icing called. Kate Gale skating with it. Fires it on net. Whitby goalie saves it. Covers it up. Shot deflected out of play. Face off in the Whitby zone. Looked like it could have been offside. Sid Smega with the puck. Leo Francis over to Maggie Houston. Maggie Houston. Looks like a little breakaway chance. Quite get the handle on that one. Avery Jones going back to get it. Nula Gibbs. Maddie McKay with it. Up to Yulene Gardner. So it must have gone into Jaylee's pants. Yeah, she should have skated in the net. they aren't going to blow the whistle. Ski right into the net. Isabella with the puck. KPL with it. Bit of a high stick or something. McKinnon with it now. Maggie Houston with the puck. Dump it in. Rio Francis after it. Rio Francis playing forward today. A couple suspensions on our team. She needed to move up. Sits Amiga with it, dumps it in. Shot by Alessia Longo. Whitby saves it. Behind the net. Neely Gibbs going after it. Maddie McKay comes out with it. Longo going after it. Covered up by Yidler for a face-off in our own end. Nepean with the penalty, going on penalty kill right now. Missed that one. Penalty was to Neela Gibbs. Missed what it was for though. Oh, Jaylee just missed high on that shot. It's a nice try. Fires it down the ice. Sid Smiga going after it. It's got a chance. Oh. Couldn't quite sneak it in. Being knocked down again. Gives us time to set up. And Whitby time to set up on their power play. 10 seconds left on the penalty kill. Back to even strength now. Just missed the quick up. Icing Nepean. Tries to clear it, didn't quite make it out. Back behind the net. Nepean changing. There you almost picked it off there. Whitby throws it back down. Another icing Nepean. 2:08 to play in the first period. Score is 1-1. Icing waved off that time. Longo with the puck, dumps it in. Chases after it. With the puck. Goes all the way back. KPL with it now. Dumps it in. Head to McKinnon. McKinnon's going. Nepean Goal scored by number 14, Jaylee McKinnon, assisted by number 9, Isabella Donaldson. Time of the goal, 37 seconds left in the first period. 2-1 Nepean. Breakaway going the other way. Jaylee McKinnon again. Shot on net, 2 seconds left. Pulling the goalie here for 2 seconds left. Trying to figure out who to... That's it for one. Score after the first period. Nepean 2, Whitby 1. Shots on net according to the local score clock guy. 17 Whitby, 10 Nepean. We'll be back in about 15. back to the second period. Once again, we have a couple players out on suspension. Maddie McKay's call up. We aren't allowed to replace suspensions, so Maddie McKay's in for Morgan Donaldson. Looks like the Whitby team also has a couple players up. They may have grabbed a couple from the EO Stars U18 team. Not sure if they had some injuries or what happened. Icy Nepean. Close ball there. Here goes Jaylee. Top shelf. Nepean Goal scored by number 14, Jaylee McKinnon. Right after Whitby had a really good chance in our own end. 3-1 Nepean. Time of the goal, 19:39 in the second. That's number 2 for Jaylee today. Samiga with the puck. He's got a couple with her. Goes wide to Maggie Houston. Maggie gets knocked down, no call. Houston with the puck. Over to Jones. Jones tries to dump it deep. It hits the ref. McKay with the puck. Gardner has it. Takes a shot. Shot on net. Whitby staves it. McKay with it behind the net. Looking for someone. Out to Gardner. Gardner shoots and scores. Nepean Goal scored by number 19, Yinling Gardner. Assisted by number 95, Maddie McKay. 4-1 Nepean. Time of the goal, 18:25 in the second. Goalies are changing. Ian dumps it in. Test that goalie right away on a dump in. Longo behind the net with it. Back to the point. Mulvihill shoots it wide. Donaldson pinches in. Francis after it. Yell behind the net. Over to McKinnon. McKinnon's got it. Dumps it in. Chasing it down. McKinnon and Bray behind the net. Bray's got it. Back to Viel. Over to Jones. Jones with the shot off the edge of the post. McKinnon to McMullen to Bray. Mullen behind the net with it. Whitby just gets it out. Fiel's got it. Quick up to Houston. Houston gets it deep. Gets it deep again. Whitby dumps it down. Donaldson knocks it down at the blue line. Houston went down, no call. Whitby dumps it in. Oh, Houston with the breakaway. Whitby goalie saves that one. It's a nice shot. Houston with it again. Over to Samiga. Samiga dumps it in. Nepean changes. One-on-one. Mulvihill with the puck. Just misses on that one. Mulvihill over to Viel. Viel takes it. Over to Longo. Longo with the shot. Whitby goalie saves it. Gardner with it. Whitby takes it behind the net. McKinnon after it. Reverse. Back to the point. Gibbs with it. Gibbs shot. Gets through. Good save by the goalie. Good blocker save. Out in front to no one. Whitby dumps it in. Jones with the puck behind the net. Just misses. Jaley with the pass. Icing called. Jones behind the net. Up to McKinnon. McKinnon falls at the blue line. Nice pass back to McMullen. McKinnon got it again. Gets taken down in the end. No call. McMullen behind the net. Jones helps out. Gibbs gets the puck. Bray with it. Dumps it out. McKinnon with it. Offside. Samiga has it, passes it back to Houston. Houston back to Samiga in front of the net. Didn't quite make it through to Francis. Puck behind the nets. Samiga after it. Donaldson picks it up. High off the glass. Houston picks off that pass, doesn't quite control. 2-on-1 shaping up in the Nepean end. Nepean chips it out. Time to regroup. Samiga picks off the pass, goes in, a 1-on-3, back to Houston. Houston with the puck, dumps it deep. McKay after it. Gardner with it, has a chance. McKay now, dumps it deep, Gardner after it. Mulvihill from the point, shot, deflected. Goalie still comes up with the save. Face off in Whitby zone. Nepean keeps it in. Longo gets it deep, chasing it. Mulvihill with the pinch, keeps it deep. Whitby has it 1-on-1, shaping up. Nice play by Jones, break that one up. Jones going after it now. Scramble. Jones comes out with it. Scramble again. Still battling. Whitby comes out. Whitby gets it again. Back to the point. Jones with it now. Up to Jaylee McKinnon. McKinnon takes it. 1-on-4. Gets around them. Back to the point. Gibbs has it. Donaldson with it. Tries to get it deep. Whitby blocks it. Looks like there could have been a penalty there. No call. Bray up the side, hits the, that's the delay. McMullen dumps it in. Bray keeps it in. 3-on-1 shaping. Fake shot, didn't amount to anything. Battling in the corner. Francis after it behind the net. Samiga. Houston with it in the corner. Whitby comes out. Houston's got it now. Head to Mulvihill. Mulvihill with it. She's got some speed. Shot just wide. Gardner battling. Jones with it now. 2-on-2. Shot on net. Whitby saves it. Face off in Whitby end. Longo tries to shoot it, doesn't quite get it out. McKay after it. has it deep in their own end. Bray circling. Whitby gets it deep. Gibbs going after it. McMullen comes out with it. Got Jaley going. McKinnon again. Shot deflected wide. Bray's got it behind the net. Back to the point. Just kept in by Donaldson. Donaldson tries to get it deep. Hit the glass. Shot on net. Made it through. Goalie made a good toe save. McKinnon with the puck. Tries to center it. Gets deflected. Back in the corner. McMullen with it. Give and go. Couldn't quite pull the trigger. Diel with it. He's got a fast up. Couldn't quite receive the pass. McMullen behind the play. Over to McKinnon. McKinnon gets a shot. Saved by the goalie. Whitby breaking out now. Houston has it. It's got a chance. Oh, tries to go top shelf. Just went off of the goalie's stick, I think, and out of play.
A lot of shots. I think so.
It did hit. Oh yeah, a lot of shots. I think that went off of her knob.
Maybe.
Tripping penalty coming up right off of the face-off. Going to number 18, Sid Samiga. Nepean will be going on the penalty kill. Two minutes for tripping. By Whitby right off the draw. Gilder with the save. Jones battling behind the net. Whitby comes out with it. Fans on the shot. Jones gets it deep. Longo chasing. Whitby slows things down. Breaks things out. Pass out front. And down it goes. Houston after it now. Goalie clears it to the corner. Houston battling for it. Wasting some time off the clock now. Ooh. Hitting from behind, no call, and a whistle. Still tangled up in the corner. .53 seconds left in the penalty. McMullen with the puck. Cuts to the middle, gets cut off by Whitby. McKinnon with it now. McMullen gets it deep. Back to Donaldson. Donaldson clears it down to the neutral zone. Whitby gets possession in there. One-timer. Went wide.
Nice.
Oh, McKinnon, breakaway. Back to even strength. Nice try by McKinnon. Goalie saves it. Glove save. Wide to Bray. Bray to Mulvihill. Mulvihill to McKinnon. McKinnon gets it deep to Gardner. Gets back to Viel. Viel tries to center it off a skate. Mulvihill with it. Gets deflected over the glass. Samiga has it in the corner. Back to Mulvihill. Mulvihill with the shot. Another deflection just wide. Whitby behind the net. Mulvihill keeps it in. Goes to Samiga. Samiga has a chance to shot. Shot. Glove save. Glove save Whitby. Longo dumps it in, gets it deep. Francis chasing it, now McKay. Gibbs has it, chips it off the glass. McKay now. Gibbs gets it deep. Francis after it. Behind the net, Whitby, McKay there. Whitby gets it deep. Jones with the puck now. Back to McMullen. McMullen with the puck. Shot over the glass. Bray with it. In the corner now. McKinnon chasing. Back to Viel. Viel with the shot from the point. Gets stopped by one of the Whitby players. Comes out. Bray has it now. Up to McMullen. McMullen has it. Gains the zone. Shot off the goalie's mask. Gets behind the net. Battling with it. Back to Mulvihill. Mulvihill to Francis. Just misses. Jones gets back. 2-on-1. Good save by Sarah. Jones with it. Flips it up. Houston to Samiga. Samiga over to Mulvihill, just out of reach. Mulvihill back to Jones. Over to Samiga. Shot from the side. Goalie covers it up. Francis with it, takes a shot, goes into the corner. Houston after it. Samiga gets it deep to Houston. Houston and Francis digging for it. Whitby comes out with the puck. 1 minute left in the second period. Whitby gets it deep. Gibbs going after it. Gibbs off the glass, doesn't quite make it to Samiga. Offside. all the hill with it. Gains the zone. Fans on a shot. Whitby gets it. Gardner dumps it in. Off the boards. Oh, Whitby comes out with it. Shot high. That's it for the second period. Score after 2, Nepean 4, Whitby 1. Shots according to our scorekeeper, Nepean 26, Whitby 24. We'll see you in about 15 minutes. Third period now. Donaldson with it. He's in her own end. Over to Viel. Viel up to McKinnon. Back to McMullen. Oh! Ooh, penalty coming up to Whitby. Penalty to Whitby, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Nepean on the power play. Gray back to Viel, over to Samiga. Samiga down low to McMullen. Back to Samiga. To McMullen. Shot on net. It's loose. Loose in front. McKinnon's got it. Over to McMullen. Back to Viel. Viel to Samiga. Back to Viel. Viel with the shot. Deflected up over the net. Behind the net, tries to clear it. Mulvihill keeps it in. Spinorama. Down low to Longo. Longo with it, behind the net. Dumps it deep. Jones keeps it in. Whitby clears it. Mulvihill going for a skate. Over to Gardner. Gardner back to Mulvihill. Mulvihill with the shot. Scores. There was a deflection. Not sure who it deflected off of. Mulvihill's going first. 5-1 Nepean. Power play goal. Scored at 18:04 in the third period. Whitby gets it deep. Gibbs back behind the net. Longo battling now. Whitby behind the net. Tries to center it in front. Gilder with the cover.
That's why the shot count is so messed up. Like this person doing the shot count was like this competition.
Mullen behind the net. Off the boards to McKinnon. Whitby behind. McMullen steals. Whitby again. Kept in at the point by Mulvihill. Whitby flips it out of their end. Yell back to get it. Francis. Houston now. Dumps it in. Icing. Houston with the puck. 1-on-2. Centering pass to Francis. Francis just wide. Smiga with it. Over to Mulvihill. Mulvihill back to Francis. Behind the net. Houston back to Viel. Whitby dumps it in. Beats out the icing. Great save by Yoder. Houston gets it out of their own end. Whitby dumps it back in. Viel with the puck. Over to McKay. McKay to Smiga. Smiga gets it deep and changes. McKay after the puck now. Bray with it. Over to McKay. McKay gets it deep. Goes off the change. Bray going after it. Whitby with the quick up. Donaldson behind the net. To Viel. Viel over to McKinnon. McKinnon centers the pass to Bray. Saved by Whitby. Mullen with it. Viel battling. Saved by Yoder. Off the boards. Penalty coming up, I guess. Or offside. Hand pass. Sorry. Hand pass would be. Houston with the puck behind the net. Chips it up. Doesn't quite make it out. Francis battling. Whitby keeps it in. Shot on net by Whitby. Rebound came out. Block shot by Francis. Bray with it now. Over to McKay. McKay back back to Bray. Tries to center it, doesn't quite make it. Gibbs with it, behind the net to Bray. Bray out front. Gibbs on it now. Whitby dumps it deep. Donaldson with the puck. Chips it out. Donaldson with it, behind the net. Reverses. And back. Over to McKay. Gets it out. Bray with it. Longo with it now. Centering pass to McKinnon. McKinnon all alone with it in the corner. Waiting for help. Whitby clears it out. McMullen back to get it. Turns. Up to Houston. Picked off by Houston. Gets it deep. Going after it. DL pinching. Whitby gets it down. Icing called. Houston in the corner with it. Francis fires it on net. Houston going after it. Mulvihill keeps it in. The penalty's coming up to Whitby. Number 64. Cross-checking. Nepean goes on the power play. Whitby gets it down. Smiga after it. Yell with it now. Around the net. Up to McKinnon. McKinnon going wide. Back to Biel. Over to Smiga. Smiga over to McMullen. McMullen fires it on net. Saved by Whitby. Mulvihill keeps it in. To Gardner. Over to Jones. Jones to Houston. Gets picked off. Stays in. No. Jones down to Longo. Longo to Houston. Houston to Mulvihill. Shot. Gets deflected into the corner. Another hit from behind. Another one going to Whitby. Don't see anyone going to the box yet. This one going to number 5. Another hitting from behind or cross-checking. Take the pick. Whitby tries to clear it and does. Five on 3 for 30 seconds. Sid Samiga with the puck. Over to McKinnon. McKinnon tries to go wide with it. No one there. Over to Samiga. Samiga has it in the corner. Circles. Samiga has it. In front. McMullen can't quite parry it. McMullen behind the net. Brings it out to Samiga. Samiga with the shots. Off the goalie and into the corner. McMullen has it. Back to Samiga. Samiga in front. Ray tried to bury it there, couldn't quite do it. Still 51 seconds left in the power play. It's a 5-on-4 now. One-timer by Jones just wide. Mulvihill with it now. Mulvihill comes, circles, fires. Off the goalie's stick and out of play. Jones with it. Over to Mulvihill. Mulvihill tries to center it. It's deflected. Jones has it. Gets it deep to Longo. Longo back in the corner. Gardner has it. Drops it for Longo. Longo back to the point to Jones. Jones to Mulvihill. Mulvihill shot. Tipped. Saved by Whitby. Back to even strength now. Whitby clears that out. Shot deflected out of play. Face off in the Nepean zone. Donaldson in the corner with it. Nepean gets it out. Whitby gets it deep. Donaldson after it. Wins it around the boards. Whitby deep with it again. Samiga battling for it. Francis has it. Tries to center it up to Houston, didn't quite make it. Whitby back with it. Shot, blocked by Donaldson. Whitby has it again, tries to go cross ice with it, doesn't quite connect. Back to the point. Get it deep, Donaldson after it. Donaldson has it now. Shot on net, Fielder with the save. Francis tries to clear it, doesn't quite make it out. Houston gets it out. Nepean on the change. McMullen back to VL. VL's pass gets kicked off. Shot on net. Fielder covers it up for a face-off. OWHL has it. Tries to center it. Nice defensive play by the Whitby. Breaking up that pass. Whitby icing. Yell with the puck, fires it on net. Whitby with the save. Yell with it. Gets it deep. Gray with it to McMullen. A shot pass. McMullen coming out with the puck. Behind the net with it. Cycles to McKinnon. Doesn't quite get it. McKinnon with the steal now. Over to McMullen. McMullen in front to Bray. Bray with the backhand. Nice save by the Whitby goalie. Battling behind. Whitby comes out with it. Gray behind the net. No one there. Puck's out of play. Jones behind the net to Gibbs. Gibbs up the boards to Gardner. Gibbs over to Jones. Jones to McKay. McKay gets it deep. Longo going after it. Shot just wide. Behind the net now. Back to the point. Ooh, that one was deflected in front. Nice save by Yoder. Houston picks up the puck in the neutral zone and circles around with some speed. Still has it around the net. Tries to make her way in, centers it. Now it's behind the net. Out in front. Whitby picks it off. Jones with it. Got some room. Up to Houston. Houston one-on-one. Back to Jones. Jones with shots. Saved by Whitby. Donaldson gets it deep. McKinnon after it. Gets the puck. Nice defensive play by Biel. Biel with the puck. Circles. Tries to hit McKinnon just behind her. Donaldson behind the net. Over to Bray. Bray up to McMullen. McMullen turns. Back to Mulvihill. Mulvihill to Jones. Jones in the corner. Back to Mulvihill. Mulvihill gets it deep. Gardner has it. Gardner circles in front. Gets it again. He's got it again. Longo back to Mulvihill. Mulvihill to Longo to Jones. Jones with the shot, just wide, and out of play. Longo retrieves it. Up to Jones, over to McKay. .45 seconds left to play in the game. Face off in the Nepean zone. Houston has it. Gets it deep. Gibbs pinches. That's game. Final score, Nepean 5, Whitby 1. Shots on net. The non-official shots on net. 39 for Nepean, 32 for Whitby. Seemed like Whitby had a bit of a... Whitby coach may have had a bit of a problem with the ref. Game tomorrow, 11:20 versus the Durham West Lightning. We'll see everyone then.